ask that you notate your designated boarding zone printed on your boarding pass. We'll call out the zone numbers as we continue our process. Mahalo.
At this time, we will be taking a brief pause and boarding for our first class guests to get settled.
Thank you very much. You want to put that back?
No, thanks though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one?
Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard your flight with direct service to Honolulu, Oahu. Captain has advised that flight time is 5 hours and 15 minutes.
We tell you it is no longer needed. If you're traveling with a child, we suggest you secure your mask first, then assist your child with an additional mask, making sure that it fits tightly to the face. A life vest is located either beneath or between the seats. To remove the life vest from the container, safety information. Please help us prepare the cabin for departure. Check to see that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Your tray table and tablet holder are closed and secured. Your seat back is in its full upright position with headrests stowed, and your carry-ons are placed completely beneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. If you're traveling in the first class cabin, please make sure your foot and leg rests are in the stowed position. If you're seated next to a window, please raise your window shades for takeoff. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking, including the use of any type of electronic smoking device, is not permitted at any time on board the aircraft. For your safety, our lavatory.
In the unlikely event an oxygen mask falls from the compartment above you, please remember to...
Safe for takeoff.
Flight attendants, please be seated for takeoff.
Fortunately, I'll be starting from the front of the aircraft. I'll just come down the aircraft just one time, and then we're going to go ahead and store that cart behind the galley and as we prepare for the meal. But we are going to reopen that cart after we finish the meal and beverage service. That will be open and available throughout the flight until about an hour before landing. For those of you that have the Hawaiian Airlines Honolulu magazine...
Yes, the weather en route is very much like it is right now, is what they're telling us. It was this way yesterday when we came across, so we're expecting a pretty smooth flight today. And from everyone at Hawaiian Airlines, we'd like to thank you for choosing us today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. If anything changes in Honolulu, I'll give you a call back. Otherwise, we'll see you on the ground in Honolulu. Thank you.
gentlemen, welcome to the Illinois International Airport here on the island of Oahu. We'll be taxiing for the next few minutes. For your continued comfort and safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and your carry-ons properly stowed until the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign and we have arrived at our gate. Before leaving us, please check about your seat area in the seat pocket ahead of you as well as in the overhead compartments for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you. And please use caution when accessing the overhead bins as items tend to shift during the flight and may fall out as the bins are opened. If you have requested any wheelchair assistance, we kindly ask that you remain seated until the main flow of passengers have disembarked the aircraft. That way our porters and flight attendants may better assist you in deplaning. If you've gate checked any items such as a stroller or a car seat, please allow our ground staff a few moments to retrieve those items for you. You can find them in the jet bridge just where you left them. As you leave the aircraft, please watch your step. There might be a slight floor level change onto the jet bridge, and we kindly ask that you continue to refrain from smoking until you're well within a designated smoking area. Once we go ahead and open up our aircraft door, an agent will specify the baggage claim carousel for you. And on behalf of all of us here at Hawaiian Airlines, most especially the in-flight crew, we'd like to bid you our warmest aloha, mahalo, and auhui ho. Until we meet again, thank you for choosing to fly with Hawaiian Airlines.